Get rid of the Mars as well, something that flexes well, again,
Hold
for
on,
Beast
I need
Coast.
to call someone out for something real quick. Our admin Badger, rather than talking to me about stats about the game, is currently messaging me about the score in
10
a
seconds.
soccer match. Badger, I do not care about sports ball. I
5
never
seconds.
have. All right, carry on now, Ricky.
What soccer match?
Radiant's up.
I don't know. Apparently, some soccer match going on.
Fair enough. It is the
Dyer's
World
turn to
Cup.
pick.
That is true.
I don't even know what that is.
It's like a giant, like a giant goblet, and
It's like the
every
Super Bowl.
no. This is much bigger. It's like the bowl is for cereal. The goblet is for like every nation like bring their like favorite drinks, and then they all pour it into one giant
10
goblet,
seconds. Just
and
long
then they
enough to
take
Sounds
turns
reflect on
disgusting.
drinking. Yeah,
first
it's really
debate,
weird.
if you heard.
I know there's a bunch of psychos.
5 seconds.
It sounds like a European tradition if I've ever heard one.
Yeah.
Anyhow, let's get back onto this draft, shall we? A Dark Willow now picked up on Beast Coast. We got another hero that's usually played in position 4. So now we have a couple of heroes that are flex. So Dark Willow most likely going to be in the 5 this game. We see it there every so often. Dawnbreaker probably in the 3 at this point. And TSM running pretty low on reserve time. I mean, we saw they pick up the Crystal Maiden and the Razor, but they're not able to follow up with anything like the Marcy this game, as that one has already been banned out. Same goes for Bryle's Ember Spirit. They have to change things up slightly.
Yeah, I think of Dark Willow here as possibly
Dyer's
just
turn.
like a way of answering the Razor. Since this is a hero that Razor really does not like playing around, the Brambles are such a nuisance. You get the Shard as well later that spawns even more Brambles, and Razor does not want to have to like BKB off the crown, or like just a small root like that. So
10
uh,
seconds.
I think that might be what the idea behind this hero is, but we'll have to see.
5 seconds.
They respond with
4,
Monkey King at
3.
TSM Classic. Like they love picking this, not only just for Tomato, but they can flex this one into the 4 position
Radiant's
or
turn to
even
pick.
mid lane. Well, with the Queen of Pain pick,
Oh.
I think we know our mid laner.
Yeah, it is almost certainly going to be co-op mid.
Is Lena
Sometimes
still
you see this
in?
thing in pause 4.
Yeah.
Lena is still in.
It's like the question is, do you want to play Lena until Monkey King Razor
Alright,
co-op
Dyer
though?
gets to ban.
Oh wow, they just picked K1's Chaos Knight right away. Okay.
Yeah. Man loves the
Radiant
strength
gets to ban.
heroes. They ban out Kunkka next, so I'm just concerned about tanky heroes on Dark Mango. It'd be very difficult to get through 3 tanky frontline cores with the Queen of Pain. You want something that you can blow up a little bit easier. Same goes with the Razor. If you're not bursting it down with like the initial static link, it never feels great.
10 seconds.
So taking out
Dyer
the
gets to
Kunkka makes
ban.
sense to me. Did you just cover your bases and ban out another Dark Mago hero here?
That's what I think you should do. I mean, he could take the Dawnbreaker mid, but against Queen of Pain does not seem very good. So I
They've
don't
already gotten
know.
rid of the Mars.
Radiant's up.
They already got rid of the
Down.
Mars. Yeah.
So they get rid of the puck,
Okay.
which gives them a little bit of catch onto the Queen of Pain. I feel like it's a favorite matchup for the puck for sure.
Is Ember still
Dyer's
in?
turn to pick.
Ember's
Ember's
banned.
out. East Coast banned it first. They don't want to
Um,
play against Bryle's Ember again.
Yeah, Brawl is very good Ember.
Hmm.
I like
A
the
lot of reserve time
Morphling
left.
and the Sven bands there. Those all make a lot of sense. Again, they can flex the Monkey King here. It doesn't have to be the safe lane for Tomato. It's likely
10
that they're
seconds.
saving their safe lane pick, but we'll see.
One of the performances on the
Starting
Morphling
in
and the Sven
5
have just been
seconds,
way
with
too
or
good
without
lately,
you.
so I think it's what they're most concerned about.
Tomato is
more than
just so
anything.
good in general, dude.
Yep. At the moment, they struggle to clear out the CK illusions, I feel. A lot of this is single target. I mean, you have Quapple, you have CM, couple CM blasts, but
Oh, wait a
you ran
minute.
out your draft with the Snapfire, so it means it's going to be either a safe lane Razor or Monkey King.
This is interesting though, because they can flex this. Like Bryle's actually played a lot of Snapfire mid. So
10 seconds.
I wonder if like their intention is to like see what their mid lane matchup is going to be and either
5
put Queen of
seconds.
Pain or
4,
Snapfire there and then
3,
flex
get
them
out
to
of
the other one to the 4.
Time to go.
So they grab the Zeus,
Let's do
probably the
Choose
safest
your hero.
pick, but now we'll probably just see Queen of Pain in the mid lane.
Yep. Definitely a safe pick. Able to burst down a lot of these heroes as well. You can interrupt Snapfire ultimate if you get yourself an Egg and Scepter early on. We've seen a lot of damage come out from these Zeuses recently, though.
I think they
when they're
really
rushing,
want to put
E-Blade.
Snapfire mid. They are not locking
Yeah,
any
they're-
of their heroes.
Yeah, they definitely having a discussion about this one.
Because
So
that's
the
the whole
question is
reason
where the Queen
behind
of
it.
Pain goes.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's like it is going to
Okay,
be Brile
they
Queen of
lock in
Pain.
the
All right.
Queen. Yeah, okay. So keeping things flexible here on TSM. No one else has locked Moon Meander Monkey King.
Whoa.
It is a
Okay.
5.
So it is a core
It's a 3
Snapfire.
Snapfire. Yep. Uh, we seen one team do this earlier. Actually, we saw Beast Coast do this, I think. I believe Dark Mago played the Mars mid, and then we had an offlane Snapfire.
I mean, we know for a fact like TSM have like a history of playing core Snapfire. So this isn't all that surprising that it is played in the core. It's mostly the safe lane Razor. Like that one I was not expecting.
All right. But yeah, this is you have your work cut out for you on actually from everyone on TSM. You don't have anyone that wants to sit in the front and start team fights. I think it just mostly has to be Moon Meander. Unfortunately, this is going to be another fairly high death game for him, I think.
I mean, he should have a decent time in lane, because he can like chase the hoodwink pretty easily. But at the same time, they have a lot of damage. Like a single bushwhack into a Starbreaker, and he just loses like half his health. So we'll see. I'm excited. This should be a lot. I actually think this is a much better draft for Beast Coast. I'm not 100% sure how I feel about the offlane Snapfire here, but we'll find out.
See you later, nerd. See you later, nerd.
All right, get
We'll
ready.
see. All right, smoking right off the bat. I don't imagine anyone's going to connect with each other at the beginning as they're heading into different lanes at the start. I am curious of where they're placing the wards. I haven't been paying enough attention to that, just where the wards are going at the beginning of those matches.
Are they tipping Kasane because they're like, you picked the wrong hero, or are they tipping him because like part of me is like I'm unsure, you know?
He's a bronze Snapfire. He's level 2 on Dota Plus. So
I know.
This guy has very minimal games on Snapfire.
This is going to be a real interesting draft here from TSM. We'll see how well it pans out for them. What even courier is that? That thing is cool.
You got this. Seriously, I just took a look at the other guys, and whew, if you do not,
Very
this,
spooky.
I don't know how you'll be able to show your face anywhere ever again.
Who's
You are
the Monkey King? What he's
Yeah.
transformed into? Can we zoom in on that one?
Yeah, I already did. It's very cool.
Nice. Looks gross. Was this like a Bane courier?
I don't know what it is. I've never seen that one.
Centaurs, wizards, Medusas.
Looks
You're
like
here because we want the best, and you are it.
it's
So, who is ready to
does belong to
defend some
Tomato.
ancients?
the Grim Sneer. Good luck in TI6 EG.tomato. It's a gift.
It's very poggers.
All right. Yeah. Anyhow, lane matchups here. Dark Mega against Bryle in the mid. I imagine the first couple of waves this will be pretty Zeus favored. Once you have 2 points into Shadow Strike, it's going to be pretty easy for Bryle to get on top of the Zeus and trade with them. Oh god, I didn't even see it. Tomato getting run down up in the top lane.
Okay. Wow, that was... Yeah, that's surprising. I was not even expecting it. We were just looking at the lanes. But yeah, just Acorn Shot and Bramble Maze. I don't know. That's nuts. Bramble Maze is a lot of damage early.
Yeah, you connect with more like even one of those brambles, you potentially go down to start a lot of disable and damage coming out from those. They did nerf it, I think. It
got
level
buffed.
1 used to be 1. Did it?
Yeah, they well, level 1 is the same, but they increased the damage per tick with each level in the most recent
I see.
patch. So now it's like actually putting points into Bramble Maze feels pretty good.
I thought they decreased it a while ago. I thought it used to do 125 at level 1, but maybe I'm insane.
Oh, nice
dodge.
Nice mischief dodge there, yeah. But Moon's still taking a decent amount of damage.
Mhm.
Yeah, it has like
They've pushed
an
more.
initial damage, I think now. I don't quite remember. I don't know. Bramble's a weird spell. I used to play that hero a lot when it first came out.
Yeah. Wave is pushed all the way in though, so it's gonna be pretty safe for
gosh.
Kasane and
Mid
Minion
lane?
under here. He's fine. He's all out of mana now.
Just got his
Dark Mago.
bottle
He's got
delivered too.
one bottle
Looks
charge.
like Dyer's courier just bit the bucket.
Ooh,
Waiting
that's
for
a
the last
big
tick of
courier.
Shadow Poison.
He just got his Wraith Band.
Hmm?
Schofield just sniped Tomato's Wraith Band on the courier.
Yeah.
I'll be dead for another minute here. I'm really curious how this like Snapfire offlane is gonna do here, because yeah, like you said, we've seen a couple teams run it. We've seen some mid lane Snapfires, but I'm gonna have to like be impressed by this in terms of like what it can actually offer into the mid game.
This is how I help you get better.
Mid lane. Not much going on here. All right.
No. Some trades up in the down in the bottom lane, but now turning on to Stinger.
Yeah,
He's gonna go down.
We'll beat him down there. Nicely done.
At the top, and they try to chase Schofield off, but after they connect the Nova, he manages to throw a bushwhack off on. Sorry, after he connects the exact thing to him, he throws a bushwhack off, and he's gonna be just fine. He tries to snag one of those big creeps as well with the acorn shot, but Tomato manages to grab that one. Now Schofield is gonna find himself in a lot of trouble.
Oh.
Ooh. Bushwhack will save his life.
There's a lot of kind of just dueling in these side lanes. Mid lane is kind of meh. I don't think there's going to be a lot of excitement here. It's just Zeus versus Quap, right? Both these heroes just going to be able to farm up pretty easily. It's mostly just going to be the rotations around that 6-minute mark for that power rune where we might see one of these mid laners actually fall. Meanwhile, bottom lane, Kasane in a rough spot. Nice boundless strike, though. They're going to try and turn it around. The burst damage plus the cookie on forward. Can they take down the CK? They do. Oh, my goodness. And Moon, he's got the Jingu. He's going to get himself 2 here. This 5 or 4 position of Monkey King seems to be owning. He's doing some work now, man. Double kill for Moon. Meanwhile, top lane, Tomato. Alright, no, he's fine. Okay.
Yeah. Am I crazy for thinking that this Razor almost looks like an Abaddon?
Yes.
Come on, man. Give me something here.
No. It doesn't look anything like Abaddon.
I think it looks like its glance looks like an Abaddon.
Okay, here's where I'm gonna get you on this one. How many legs does Razor have?
I don't know.
The answer is 0. How many legs does Abaddon have?
Didn't somebody already do this bit to death?
What did they?
Yeah.
Well,
leg.
the answer is 6. Abaddon has 6 legs.
No, he's got 2. His horse has 4.
A total of 6. But ooh, top lane. They're gonna try and get aggressive here. Sacred. Celestial hammers away, but a lot of damage stolen there from Tomato, so he's gonna get a ton of denies off on this wave.
Yeah.
And Moon's actually coming in as well. Dark Mago, though, showing up on the Zeus. He's got a lot of damage he can dish back out with these Chain Lightnings. Moon Meander with a nice boundless strike to try and give himself some space, but Schofield looks like he's just barely gonna survive. Okay. Nice rotation in.
Rotation before he hits level 6 as well, and now he's going to rotate back through the river here. Unfortunately, he'll be a little bit early for the 6-minute power runes, and he will get scouted out under this. No, he's going to take the long way around, so he doesn't get scouted out into the observer ward by Bryle. Potentially goes down there if he goes through the river.
Yeah.
I think Bryle would hop on top of him, and he's got his ult.
Yeah, 3 points of dagger as well. You just burn him down.
Yeah, so nice dodge.
Question is, where's the rune gonna spawn? It is a DD top, so Bryle gonna be very happy about that one.
Yeah, and I don't think Dark Maris is going to be showing his face against Bryle for the next couple of minutes now.
Yeah,
up until that
absolutely
DD expires. Thankfully, okay, he TP's in from the fountain here to refill Dark Mago's bottle, and then he grabs his mana boot, disassembles his mana boot, his energy boost, and puts it into his backpack, by the way, while he's bottling up.
Smart.
Yeah, next level play.
Bottom lane, we're seeing a couple extra rotations. They want to try and maybe bring down Kasane here on this Snapfire. He's getting some nice solo XP, but there's going to be the first jump. The Bramble to follow, the Bushwhack set up as well. Nice 3-hero boundless strike. He gets the cookie away, and now they're chasing here. Moon Meander playing really aggressive. But Kasane, he's tanky, man. He's got that Wraith Band. He's got the raindrops, the stick. He's doing well. Meanwhile, mid lane, solo kill from Bryle, or do you get some help there from Ari, it looks like?
Yeah. Helped him out. Bryle, he's gonna manage to blink away from the tower. Now Sacred, I think he's gonna take a couple of heavy auto attacks thanks to this double damage here that Bryle's got.
If he actually walks into the Crystal Main, they can find the kill here. He does have Celestial Hammer in one, but a second dagger is going to come through.
He just dies.
Couple auto attacks, nice bushwhack from Schofield, but the DD rune from Bryle. All right, he's just going to back off. He'll let him survive this time, right?
Right.
Yeah.
And they'll probably move back over to that bounty when it's still sitting inside their jungle. Bottom lane, there's a small engagement. Brambles allows K1 and Stinger to disengage, though.
Dude, this offline Snapfire is not doing too bad. Like, it's getting some decent XP. Like, it's almost level 6, and the kill threat you have off, like, just Snapfire hitting level 6 is quite funny. Like, supports actually just die 100-0. Like, Stinger, if he's here when Mortimer Kisses is available, he just kills you.
Do you have sound on, by the way?
Do I have sound on? Yeah?
Yeah.
What?
Okay. People are crazy. I'm listening, you didn't have sound.
Yeah,
Bottom lane,
there they are, Mortimer
Kisses.
Kisses.
Yeah, you don't have a chance.
I was sorry, I was looking at sound, I'm just like, oh, do I? Is like the stream muted? No, way, we're not. We're good.
It's alright. Twitch chat's gaslighting you again.
That's what they do best. Meanwhile, they're gonna try and turn it around here onto the Chaos Knight. CK thought he could get aggressive here. He might regret this one. Moon's got Tree Dance. He's gonna be able to block him off, and with the help from Bryle, they get themselves another kill. That has to Stinger, you have to cancel, right? Well, maybe not. Boundless Strike off the mark, makes his way into the trees. Moon's not done chasing, though. He's got the vision, and Bryle is not too far away. So they'll continue this onslaught into the bottom lane. They get themselves a third kill. Now, that being said, there was a fight top.
3 people did die up there.
Oh, no, the raindrops. And he has a regen. Oh, man.
He didn't even interrupt the regen rune. You hate to see it. You really do. Unless you're a TSM fan. Anyways,
Moon mid lane.
Kills and happening up in the top lane. Just people turning on each other. Razor ends up getting chased down. Tomato gets goes too far forward. And then Zeus manages to find the kill back on Tomato after that.
Dude, TSM's making some really good rotations around the map right now.
Looks like they want to set up on this mid tower. They're playing pretty tight on this. They're shove bottom at the same time when this happens, so they'll at least get a little bit of chip damage onto the bottom tower if they can't grab mid.
I mean, they just smoked straight top to try and find K1. And will he get the vision? Grabs him for the moment. Into the Boundless Strike with Ahri here as well. Dawnbreaker is going to try and keep him alive, but the damage from this Razor is just way too much. Moon is going to burn down to this Dawnbreaker, but they're going to continue the chase. Another Frostbite comes through. Bryle even on the side here, offering some assistance. A dagger there to find the kill.
That's what you call that? You call it assistance?
Yeah, it's kill secured, my friend. The typical carry contribution.
Yeah. Thanks, Bryle, for making sure that one stayed secured. Couldn't give that one up to Ahri there. Speaking of, Ahri actually ended up going 1-1-2, which you rarely see on CM these days. You put the level 5 into Frostbite, but usually, lately we've just been seeing CMs max out their nukes.
Yeah, that's actually a really good point. I don't really know why. I don't know what made him change the thought on that one, or change the skill build.
I guess it kind of makes sense. You have a lot of like mana heavy heroes on your team, so I guess it's helping them farm. Although they did end up reducing the regen of you give to your allies here. Okay.
Moon scouting them out.
Oh, you didn't see that?
No, what happened?
Oh,
the Mortimer Kisses from downtown, the Boundless Strike, just enough to slow down the CK, and there it is. The Sonic Wave's gonna find the kill. Moon will go down there to the Zeus, but Bryle's got that Arcane Rune. Can he get out the cookie? And no, he jumps into the Sharpshooter. Oh my goodness, Schofield ends up getting the kill anyway. Dude, no way. You saw that, right?
Yeah.
He gets saved from the Sharpshooter right from the cookie. It just blinks right into it anyway. Oh no.
You hate to see it. Top one, they're gonna try to set up on Tomato. Here comes K1.
He's certainly dead here.
Yeah. Finishes him off with the Starbreaker. Ooh.
Don't look now, but Radiant's bottom tower is getting obliterated.
Kasane's gonna get the tower. Dude, Kasane's top net worth. What is going on here? He's almost got a pipe.
Radiant's bottom tower is a pile of dust and gravel.
Well, yeah, he almost has a pipe done already. I mean, we talked about how, I mean, we were playing against the Zeus, but we talked about how after Wraith Tactone was nerfed, pipe is going to be like even more value than it was before.
Yeah.
So he's going to be able to provide a lot to his team once this one's done.
Oh, Moon gets the Wukong's command out, and Kasane with a rotation up to the top. They are going to try and bring down these extra heroes, but Stinger surviving for the moment. Plasma Field just barely stings, and there it is. Brow with a big sonic wave onto 2, pushing Sacred into the center. And Zeus throwing a little bit of a distraction game there with the illusion. Schofield on the backside. Sharpshooter will snipe Ari as Moon continuing the chase here, and Brow looking for more. They will get the vision. The bound, the strike connects, and Stinger's going to go, or Schofield will go down as well. Dark Mago from the high ground will not be found, but Moon's going to find himself another D-Ward.
If you're a fan of Radiant's top tower, I'd
Dude,
set my eyes.
TSM is firing on all cylinders right now.
Yeah, they are. I mean, they're looking damn good. Last game, they managed to... I mean, Tomato has pretty much like a flawless game in the last one. This game, they're playing incredibly fast as well. Things are only going to pick up pretty soon, too. Like, once you have BKB done on Tomato, he has very little to be afraid of. Pipe is done. No, you're only like a couple hundred gold away from it now. 150 away on the Snapfire. 50% magic is for everyone on your team. A 450 magical damage barrier. Like, at that point, it becomes quite easy to fight into Beast Coast. They have to make a movement happen fast before these 2 items come out. There's the first one. It's done.
They're pinging
Pipe is
Bryle
not
in the
gonna
mid
fly
lane, but yeah, it's such a hard catch. It's like you have to bramble into the terrorize, right? That's the only way you grab him there.
Aetherland's now down the Zeus, so he's going to be able to at least spam his spells from a little bit further away. He's got that Kaya and Barry's Trinket. Blink Dagger feels necessary at this point in order to get on top of him. I don't think Creative Pain's going to be able to do that by herself. Brawl does have like the Mage Slayer completed, so if you get on top of Zeus, you can heavily reduce his magical damage. With all the boosts that he has, you really do need to get on top of him. Playing pretty tight together right now. Neither team has been able to take the enemy's mid tower, which makes it kind of difficult to invade the enemy team side of the river at this point in the game. But once again, we see it was 17 minutes in the game. I was talking about it last time. They still had all 3 tier 1 towers standing on TSM. This game, we're 15 minutes in, still have all of them up. They just control the map so well.
They really do, man. It's pretty nuts. Well, pipe done on Kasane. Now going for what looks like Guardian Greaves. Honestly, Guardian Greaves got a massive buff in the most recent patch.
Yeah, I mean, if you're playing against Zeus, you just want to be able to sustain through his like damage spam. If you can kill 1 or 2 heroes before Zeus is able to whittle you down, then you know you're doing great.
Oh, they found Schofield on the backside. Nice rotation in there from Moon, but the scurry through the trees. But the Mortar Kisses make it just too difficult to get away. They'll get themselves their first kill, trying to do a little bit more damage on the backside. Moon's gonna go down. Thunder God's Wrath does come through, but the rest of the heroes from TSM are here. Ari with a big freezing field, but it's gonna get canceled. Huge terrorize into an even bigger Starbreaker. Can they get these kills though? He's all alone on the front side. Sacred gets a second, but it's gonna cost him his own life. Double kill for Bryle. 3 for 2 overall. TSM looking good.
Yeah, just losing 2 supports. Meanwhile, no HP on Zeus and the Chaos Knight, so it zones it away. They're able to take that tier 1 tower.
It's the sustain, man. It really is a
almost. Yeah, it is the sustain. It was almost such a big team fight. Like they dished out a ton of damage. That like Starbreaker after.
It was
like
the terrorize like
out.
in a 4-hero Celestial Hammer Starbreaker, and
yeah, it was absolutely insane. You did like 2,400 damage there on the Dawnbreaker, but regardless of that, they're able to sustain themselves through it, and it's only going to get better once these Guardian Greaves are done.
yeah. So for those of you who maybe didn't know, Guardian Greaves slight buff in the recent patch. It is cheaper now, and they buffed the passive, which makes it so that when you're now below 25% HP, you get massive armor and HP regen per second as opposed to 20%, which is what it was at beforehand. So quite a big change. Oh, Schofield, he's managed to find the Monkey King. Nice jump in from Brow to block the damage. Ends up taking a ton of damage himself on the backside of the fight. Stinger gets caught by Kasane. Needs to be careful, though. Curse Crown's holding in place. They've lost the Crystal Maiden. They're going to lose the Monkey King as well. And yeah, Kasane now on the run, but I don't think he's going to escape this time. Too many
he
heroes
tried to
here.
wrap around the trees and get a second scatter blast off the Schofield, though. He's going for a cheeky play there.
Yeah. Good finds all around there. So they get themselves 3 kills and even it out the game a little bit.
Yeah, it's going to stop his unstoppable streak. Maybe he is very stoppable. Tomato finished up his BKB in the middle of that fight, but he was just farming up the jungle. So another tool in their kit. If he was there, I think they would have been able to fight that, but you don't want to take a fight just before your BKB is finished.
Yeah, especially on Razor. This is just one of those heroes where BKB is such a big deal. Oh, he went the agility over the plasma field damage. Huh.
Yep.
Whoa. Okay. That was just a solo pickoff, or not solo pickoff. That was like a nice little gank into the bottom lane.
Jump among 3 heroes. Dawnbreaker ended up coming with the ultimate.
They do find Dark Mago here. He's got the heavenly jump away, and the TPs are responding, so he's going to be fine. Instead, it's going to be the other team that's not fine. Moons goes down. Dark Mago just dishing out the damage. Stinger looking for more. Finds the Crystal Maiden. And Ari, not long for this one. Plenty of damage here from these guys. Yeah, one more auto attack. Schofield's going to be the one to find it.
Even though everyone is around the pit, unfortunately, Chaos Knight isn't there, so they're not going to be able to move into Roche and take that one. Don't want to come in for this mid tower, I guess, with Razor. Pain still up. Not feeling confident enough to go for this. In fact, that's exactly where Brow's going to TP next. Is ready for any kind of push onto this mid tier 1.
Don't look now, but Radiant's bottom tower is getting obliterated.
Razor's now going for Aghanim Shard into Sanjin Yasha, it looks like. Unfortunately, we're not going to see like the Bloodstone Razor, I don't think.
Yeah. It's cool and whatnot, but it doesn't really do a lot of damage. Like, it just kind of sustains. And you do need an actual physical damage dealer in this game.
Yeah, I mean, you're fighting into a Chaos Knight and a Dawnbreaker. You're going to need a lot of damage to deal with them.
I wouldn't be surprised if he ends up going for something like an AC this game. But
on
the Razor.
Yeah. I mean, useful. It'll stop the CK from being able to just instantly blow you up if he jumps on you with Phantasm.
All right, both
right
teams
now,
come.
I believe.
Dude, you were so right. Like, TSM just never gives up their towers. Like,
yeah, they move all these people in as soon as they see some sort of push coming in.
All right,
It's all about map control to them. Like, it becomes so much easier to respond to any kind of movement that Beast Coast has if you still hold this tier 1 tower.
Did they just go Roche here? They're smoked up looking for someone, but unfortunately for them, it's going to be the Dawnbreaker who had walked mid.
Yeah.
So they're not going to find anything here in the triangle. They do get a ward sentry down. Some vision to play with.
Harrison finished on the Queen of Pain, by the way. Brow's going to be a lot more difficult to bring down with stuns. He's going for the BKB next.
Things are looking dire for Dire's bottom top. Wow,
that's an aggressive jump forward. They might try to punish this.
Oh, Moon mid lane. Yep, goodbye. That is what makes Boomerang so dang good.
The spell damage amp.
At 20% spell damage amp. That is a heckin' good item.
Man, Radiant does not like
Agreed.
Dire's bottom tower, and
BKB now finished up on the CK, and with one hero down, they're going to smoke up. We're about to drop the Thunder God's Wrath, scaled out these heroes, but they're going to wait till they're a little bit closer to them first. Then they'll drop this.
They know they're
Once
up
they
here
scout
somewhere.
the first person with the
Schofield.
smoke, they'll use it.
Ooh. Tomato's got the BKB. He's going to instantly pop it as Sacred just goes in deep, and the freezing fields to take him down. Okay, not bad, but Snapfire, put yourself in the danger zone here a little bit. The Mortimer Kiss is going to come through. K1 has to BKB right away, turns it around onto the Snapfire, the chain stuns to hold her in place. They've got the kill. Brow comes in though, big Sonic Wave, but he just gets punished. K1's got the damage. They take him down with the Sharpshooter as well. Moon on the front side of the fight, big Wukong's command, but they're just kiting him out. all of TSM has to run. The damage from Beast Coast is just way too much as they're able to take down 3. A big win for the Radiant.
Yeah, all they needed for them on the side of Beast Coast is that BKB on the Chaos Knight. Without that, they're unable to put enough damage into him, it feels like. They blew up the Dawnbreaker pretty quickly, but at that point, all their spells were committed. And Snapfire Mortimerkiss, unfortunately, didn't do the most in that fight either, so nice win there by Beast Coast. Unfortunately, they take the fight in an area where TSM, don't have any objectives for Beast Coast to take. So mid tower, once again, is still going to be standing.
Dude,
Already
look at
grabbed
how
that,
farmed
top
Schofield is, actually. He's enormous. They've caught Tomato bottom. He's got no BKB. The sharpshooter's just going to blow him up. There it is.
All he's got is an Aether Lens and Mana Boots.
He's got the Aether Lens Mana Boot Shard. He's working towards an Octarine. I mean, he's 6,300 net worth. 6,400.
He was pretty fun for a pause 4, I'll give you that. And he's not too far away from his Octarine, actually. When he disassembles his Arcane Boots, he's going to only be like 1,300 gold off.
Yeah. This is scary, actually, for the side of TSM. Like, Hoodwink is not a hero that you want to mess with late game.
Embarrassing, Ricky.
What? Being afraid of a
Being
squirrel?
afraid of a squirrel.
And you should be. Squirrels are terrifying. When they want to be. They're also just so damn adorable. Alright, tower bottom lane goes down. Thanks to K1's illusions. He is becoming a little bit of an issue here for the side of TSM. They're starting to lack the damage to bring down this CK.
Yeah. I'm not sure what the immediate solution to this one is. Again, they just don't have heavy burst. The best they have is like kind of the Queen of Pain, but that by itself, I don't think is enough at this point. Like, if you get closer to the CK to try to blow him up, then Pop Man has him use a Reality Rift on you, and you're gonna die insanely fast. Up until you have like the Guardian Greaves plus AC done on the Razor.
Stinger
CK is king.
Stinger just barely doesn't catch them. There's an Atos on Moon into the Boundless Strike, but they can't actually gap close to get on top of the Zeus here. Thunder God's Wrath gonna scout out the rest of TSM. They have to back. Meanwhile, bottom lane, Tomato is running from Schofield for his life. All right, he's got a BKB though. He might try and turn this around. We're playing a little bit of game of chicken here.
Oh, well, I think Tomato's the chicken.
Chicken and a squirrel, I guess. Oh, Moon comes in with the Atos. Wukong's command bound the strike. That is some hate right there. Schofield. Oh my god, the misses into the trees?
Misses because it's Scurry.
Oh, Plasma
There's
Field?
no way he gets away. He can't get away with it. He gets away with it.
Oh my god.
Oh.
Yeah. Tips definitely worth it for that one. Schofield is mind gaming him right now, dude.
Bono's never gonna be the same after that one.
I don't know how you recover. He's about to find out that his ancient camp is blocked, and he just popped the Eye of the Storm for that one. Very unlucky.
You hate to see it. You really do.
He's like, fine, whatever, I'll walk base. Like, I didn't want to farm it anyway.
They smoked up on 3 heroes on the side of Beast Coast, but they don't manage to connect with anything. Instead, they'll just get back. BKB now finished on the Queen of Pain, alongside Mage Slayer, Kai Assange.
Talking to smoke here in the mid lane. They got a DD on Braille as well, right?
They'll try to connect with something here. You're gonna be able to just jump super aggressively into the Zeus.
If they catch the Zeus, it's huge. Moon's got to be able to catch him. Sacred actually goes in, dodges some of the damage out there with that shard, but Sharpshooter off the mark. There's gonna be the Mortimer Kisses doing some work. Other side of the fight here, K1 starting to enter the fray with the help of the Dark Willow. Kasana goes in, but the BKBs come out. Kasana needs to run. Brow with the big Sonic Wave, trying to buy some time here. The CK, BKB is gonna expire, but can they actually catch him is the question.
Doesn't have a ton of mana. I don't really think that you want to hop on top of, well, he's gonna try. Doesn't manage to connect with him the first time. Now Stinger's gonna put
Man, he just
entry out,
walks
make sure
away.
they don't have vision. Yeah, they get away. He did manage to find the Zeus in that one, though, and he was one of the most farmed heroes on your team. Queen of Pain, finding him on the backside of the fight. This is what we were talking about earlier. Well, once you have the BKB done, this is going to be Bryle's job. Getting on top of him with the Mage Slayer before he gets too many spells off and trying to quickly find a kill off on him as well. Oh, nice fight there from TSM, and they even out the game. And even though the CAK remains to be a problem, and I don't see how they blow him up right now, they do have advantage as far as towers go. You know, having the mid one still standing is a lot more valuable than that useless offlane tower on this have on the Radiant.
Yeah.
Might be the area of the map that they're playing on right now on Beast Coast. They're gonna try to go onto Ari here.
I mean, he's stuck inside the Nimbus. I don't know how he gets out of this.
I was gonna be careful for another 10 seconds. You thought about committing there though, but nice hesitation. You don't want to go in on this without
They've
your
got
BKB
they've got
available.
vision to Schofield here, and they will punish him for that one. He gets the. Wait a minute, does he get punished? Sacred actually keeps him alive. The Thunder God's Wrath, they just blow up Bryle instead. Moon on the front line can't survive either. Oh my goodness, Schofield is mind flaying TSM right now. They're looking for more. Kasane on the run. Sacred jumps forward. He's got the shard if he wants to stay on top of him. There it is. The bonk. Can they actually turn around onto Sacred? The Tomato doing a lot of damage. The Cookie on forward. Ends up stunning up the Chaos Knight. There's the Mortimer Kisses as well. He's going to have to BKB right away, but Stinger stuck underneath this Razor, trying to TP out here. Dark Mago's not going to be able to. They get one after another. Tomato just doing so much damage.
This is the Tomato we saw last game. He's now turning things around. Big Cookie.
Huge Cookie, yeah.
That was without vision as well. Arya just placed this Observer Ward that was into the fog. It managed to connect with the Chaos Knight. That is fairly lucky, I gotta say. Unfortunately, your Chaos Knight problem still exists. The man has a heart now. If it was hard bringing him down before, it is impossible now.
Yeah, this is like one of those games where he is queuing up the AC. I was like, he's gonna need like AC Ags Refresher or something to just like double Eye of the Storm and just like hit as many targets as he possibly can and try and survive in these fights.
Oh, nice Cookie there.
Or he goes Butterfly,
Kasane.
actually. That's what he should do. He should go AC Butterfly. That's his play.
Maybe
That's
it
his
wasn't
build.
lucky on Kasane. Maybe it was like some sort of gamer sense that he has, you know?
Yeah, maybe. But very even game. 27-29, a 1K lead only for TSM. This game has been very back and forth.
And almost 30 minutes in, they continue to hold this tier 1 tower in the mid lane.
They seem to always have it up, man. Moon Meander hiding in the trees here, looking for these guys. He's gonna get eyes on Stinger. There's the Atos. The Boundless Strike is available, but they turn around with a Bushwhack. He just gets instantly popped, man. So much damage. Bryle will be able to take down Stinger, though, as an exchange. And
I mean,
we
we did say at the start of this one, it would have to be Moon Meander making these initiations when we saw this draft, and he's taking some heavy deaths for it.
Yeah, absolutely.
He's made this team difficult for himself to play with the draft. It's just got to be him running forward, and unfortunately, a lot of times
Thunder God's Wrath, mid lane, gives him the vision.
Very early BKB.
Whoa, wait, Ari? Okay, the Guardian Greaves almost kept him alive, but no, not quite. Bryle looking for more, chasing after Schofield here on the high ground. Bryle, he's gonna have to just blink away, but like you said, it's an early BKB. He doesn't have it available. Sonic Wave comes through. He's looking for his target. Gets the shard. There's going to be the follow-up from the Dawnbreaker. Bryle's gone. Mortimer Kisses now flying through, trying to help clear up these illusions. With Tomato getting aggressive, he might be able to find more. He's got a BKB. Pops and staying on top of the CK. The Eye of the Storm just burning him down, and Razor's going to do it. Tomato, you got to be careful of this Razor, but now he's on the run as Sacred continuing the chase. Zeus now joining the fray as well, but Tomato just doing so much. He had so much damage stolen. Still with the Eye of the Storm active, he gets the kill. And Kasane just keeping people alive with the pipe. The Guardian Greaves as well. They are looking good.
Yeah, Tomato finally managed to put in work. I mean, he got the full duration length there. I was really concerned about how much time the CK spent on top of that Crystal Maiden at the beginning of the fight. Like, you pop your BKB and ran at her for so long. It leaves you so susceptible to getting killed afterwards. It is really not worth it in that situation. So, K1 tunnel vision onto that CM and punished by TSM afterwards. Nice job recognizing that on Tomato. It's just too easy to go on them in that situation.
What does the move speed for Tomato say for you?
365, which is
Mine
Lower
says
than it should be?
mine says 405, but I feel like he's moving faster than that too. I can't quite tell.
For CM, sorry.
No, for Razor.
Shimano? Oh, it says 405. Yeah, he's moving faster than that though.
I feel like he's moving way faster than 405.
Yeah, I mean, I had the same bug in the last game. It just doesn't count like the boots or something like that because he's got
the Storm Surge talent.
45% movement speed from Storm Surge.
I'll make an exception.
Yeah, Sanjin Yasha, which gives him another 10% movement speed and power tread. So definitely moving faster than 405. If I had to guess, I'd say he's at like 490 or something, maybe 500.
Yeah, I would say he looks like he's moving like not hasted, but you know, close to it.
Mm-hmm.
He's got the zoom he's on.
Maybe he is hasted. I don't know.
I mean, once he gets his level 25, it's a big deal here. I'm curious which talent he actually goes for, because like the double plasma field is really strong, but oh, Sacred comes in, but Tomato able to just sidestep some of the damage just so fast. The BKB comes out, just barely dodging the pushback, and Schofield on the side just gets focused down by Bryle. Sacred trying to run away. Plasma field's gonna clip him. Bryle trying to just blink away. He's gonna survive. They actually baited out the CK here, stuck inside the freezing field. Tomato dies on the other side. 4v1 though. Can they bring down the CK? They've got to commit for it, and they will be able to do it. Held in place. Bryle gets the blink on out. Moon holding his ground on the front line here, trying to take down Sacred, but it's gonna be a big fight win here for the side of TSM. But the problem is, can they get Dark
they
Mago?
connect with the Dark Willow?
Dark Mago gets out 4 for 1. Tomato sacrificing himself, but
I mean, that was just Tomato running at the backline, trying to keep everyone preoccupied by getting on top of the Zeus while his team deal with the CK. I was concerned they wouldn't have enough damage for the CK without Tomato there, but they managed to have so much control between all these heroes.
yeah, Bloodthorn as well. I mean, the BKB is expired, right? So
Yeah.
once he has that, it's like you just have so many different, you know, controls. The CM, of course, the cookie, we saw that as well. It's rough.
All right, Moonmeander's life is about to get a lot better. He's almost got the Gleipnir finished.
Yeah, that's huge. That's gonna be great.
Yeah. Gleipnir on a position 5 in this economy, though.
I mean, we used to
That's
see
crazy.
people rush like what do you call it? Orchid on support Monkey King for a while. But I do kind of like the Gleipnir pickup. He's also got himself the Cloak of Flames, which works on all of his soldiers, which is kind of cool.
Yeah, I guess he's not really the position 5 this game. He started in the off lane, right?
Yeah.
They managed to find a couple of kills at the beginning of the game. His net worth is pretty similar to the CM's, though. Ooh! Ticket Ward ended up scouting out Moonmeander there. And he's just stuck in the trees.
Wait,
he can't go anywhere.
Schofield missed the
Nimbus is
sharpshooter. But
yeah, but it's fine. The Nimbus is keeping him.
wait, did he miss on purpose? Okay, we're gonna say he missed on purpose to give the kill to Dark Mago. That's what happened. All right. In case anyone's wondering, that's exactly what happened.
Maybe he missed the on purpose in order to just insult him.
No, he missed on
realized
purpose
he's
so
stuck
he could get
inside
the
the
kill on
Nimbus.
Zeus. 100%. That's totally what happened, Copium.
Yeah.
Smoke up from both teams here in the mid lane. Wards go down. They're going to see Stinger. The question is, can they actually... Okay, that is a lot of damage from Bryle. A couple auto attacks. Mortimer Kisses are just sent in as well. Sacred's got to run, yeah. Ogre Seal Totem to get some space, but big cooldown committed. 1 for 1, technically across the map. They're looking for Schofield. They catch him in the trees. Bryle trying to get vision. Does get him for the moment, but there's gonna be the Thunder God's Wrath. Bryle's gotta be careful. He's got the Nimbus down. Tomato ends up just committing right away, and now CK in some trouble. Underneath these heroes, there's no Eye of the Storm for 4 seconds. Kasane is gonna BKB, gets pulled back in under the Reality Rift. They've got the Terrorize just off-timed there and up onto the high ground. Kasane in some trouble, pulled back in once again by the CK, and Snapfire will finally go down.
Yeah, 4 seconds done to finish him off. He's not going anywhere like that.
Reality Rift pierces Magic Community, man. Very big talent picked up there from the CK.
And they turn their eyes towards Roshan. I mean, he committed Quapple, but Razor still has his.
Yeah, Razor went in with like 3 seconds away. They're gonna go for
They're
this.
gonna punish
They got
this.
Gleipnir. No B. Oh, yeah, they do have BKB on. No, they don't. Yeah, Chaos Knight BKB has expired. He is gonna be stuck inside this pit for a
There's
while.
a lot of damage he's
Yeah.
taking. They try to force staff him out.
Stinger
It's hard
gets
to
out
heal
just
him
barely.
back up relatively quickly. And if he can get his hands on a camp, you know, Chaos Strike will allow him to just like get back up to full in no time at all.
Oh, Moon. Gonna get sniped there. That's the thing, the soldiers, I mean, they get that cloak of flame, so anyone inside just getting that burn on them on top of the auto attacks. It's pretty nuts.
Yeah. The Gleipnir damage, the burn. It is a
After
lot.
root. I'm surprised they didn't commit for that kill. I feel like they might have been able to, but
It's kind of scary jumping onto the CK. Besides, they still didn't have Snapfire up, and Snapfire is a lot of your defensive utility. Like, without Pipe and Guardian Greaves to keep you alive while you dive the back line,
true.
You might just melt there.
He went the little shredder, used his attack damage. He is just straight bought a Daedalus. That's his next item.
Yeah, Mingo's nothing but defensive and aura items, and he changes his mind. He's like, okay, time for me to do damage. It makes sense. I mean, we talked about how I was concerned about how they didn't have enough damage to blow up the CK. With the Daedalus on the Snapfire, with the little shredder uses attacks, they'll be able to.
He's gonna have to get denied, I think. Mortimer kisses. Oh, I mean, doesn't dispel though. He's got that tick.
It'll still survive it.
Wow, he does, just barely. The reduced damage from the Mage Slayer, it's enough.
Very nice there on.
That being said, it is a little bit of space. They just rush right into the Roshan.
Yeah.
Wukong's command comes out. They even commit the freezing field just to try and burst through this. This is the first Rosh of the game at 38 minutes, and it's going to go the way of Tomato.
Yeah.
They're just chasing for more of those. Snapfire onto the low ground just instantly. BK Beast does not want to risk this. Ward up onto the high ground is going to get scouted, but CK forced to BKB early. Tomato still got his if he wants to go in, and you're losing all of your damage on him. He's just going to be able to chase him down. The Eye of the Storm just burning through him. CK is just getting rushed down. They got him. No way to fight this one, and Tomato is not going to stop. Chasing up on the high ground just blows apart Stinger as well. The Razor is online.
Yeah, he makes quick work of these heroes here.
Backside of the fight, Brawl just clearing up some illusions.
Trying to get the eyes on
Gleipnir,
his
he's caught the
Schofield.
hoodwink.
Nice.
He's gonna try and TP on out, but the frostbite there, more than enough. Zeus caught on the backside, does have a BKB. And he's gonna be able to TP on home. Meanwhile, Schofield, dude, does he actually get the kill on the Monkey King? This guy's a gamer.
Okay, he finds one on his way out. Lumiana ends up taking another death there. Green of Pain seeing Sacred under this Observer Ward on the other opposite side of the map decides to go for this one. You do have TP available though, so first sign of danger from this swap, I think he just TP out.
Tomato's got the talents, man. He's got the static link deals attack speed, so if he's able to find the right CK can't actually turn and fight at all. Like,
I mean, the Phantom as illusions can actually, it might not be able to blow you up at this point when you've got Satanic and AC.
yeah, it's like he has Satanic AC. Like he's just so tanky. Plus, of course, the Guardian Greaves and Pipe. Like this Razor, I don't know how. It's the same scenario as last game. It's like I don't know how you kill Tomato.
I mean, you can still kill him. You do have a lot of magical burst when he doesn't have Snapfire beside him. Like, you get a decent Chaos Bolt off by doing the Zeus would be able to blow him up.
It's
He's
Dark
pretty far
Mago
forward
with
right
the
now.
Trickster's Cloak there.
Mhm.
That's Eye of the Storm committed. Tomato probably not super happy about having done that, but
Looks like he's fine. He'll be able to pressure the tier 2 tower here, probably.
Don't look now, but Radiant's bottom tower is getting obliterated.
he's got him for a Nullifier next. Oh, baby. He does not want anyone to get away from him. Daedalus done on Kasane, going for the Blink Dagger. My favorite item on late game Snapfire because you get the little Shredder ×3, which he's going to grab right now. Yep. And then you just blink little Shredder on top of like any team fight. It's so
We'll
nuts.
see if the Squirrel manages to survive this one.
Oh my gosh, it's so good.
Don't look now, but Radiant's bottom tower.
No, Scorfield is surprising. You got 2,500 HP on the Hoodwink. You got not only the Octarine Core, but also the People's Gift, you know, the 300.
Yeah, and Force Staff gives a decent chunk of health.
Is hanging on by a brick.
So
They're looking for K1 top. He's
If you're in the vicinity of Dire
got his Aya Scotty completed. Oh, Tomato's found him. Does get the TP out though, so he's gonna be fine. But that's BKB down. That's big. Yeah, Tomato has to be hasted. I don't know what's wrong with the
Yeah,
game.
he's definitely hasted now. He's got the flicker as well. So he might just Did he get the ninja gear? Where did it go?
He had it and then swapped it out for the flicker.
Oh, okay. I thought it like just dropped just a second ago.
No, he literally was holding it, dropped the flicker, and swapped it, I think. But now he can deal with the Curse Crown and stuff without having to, like, BKB and stuff, so his answers have been solved. Bottom lane, you have no BKB on the Chaos Knight. He gets Force Staffed in. Tomato losing a lot of his health. Bryle just chases. Sonic Wave comes through, just trying to burn down the CK. The Mortimer Kisses from downtown. They're going to be able to get K1 here. Tomato's just in, right on top of him. Sacred has to run, but I don't know if he can. He just flickers to the side, dodges out the damage, gets another Curse Crown to hold him in place, but Tomato just healed up thanks to Kasune. And Tomato will just survive up onto the front line here. They're looking for more, but there it is. The little Shredder ×3 just burns through Schofield's health into the trees. He's going to make his way into the base. He'll be fine. They smoke up in the fountain. But you haven't burned through Tomato. Aegis expires in 20 seconds. Moon is going to scout this. Yeah, TP in from the Hoodwink. Instantly blown apart thanks to the Monkey King. And Tomato's going to back out, potentially. Oh my god, the shotgun point blank. Dark Mega forced to BKB on the backside. Nice Starbreaker onto 2, holding that Monkey King in place. They get the kill. And they are out. Bryle holding, he's falling low. Tomato, full healed though. He's back in. He's got to be a little bit careful here. No BKB on Tomato with the Nullifier onto Schofield. He just gets burned down. 3 dead without buyback. Is looking for more of the Cookie Stun right on the money as Kasane gets another. And they've managed to look like they're going to close this one out.
Yeah, no way of defending this one at the moment. You've still got Fortify available, but 60 seconds right now without the Hoodwink. 20 without a CK. Even when you get the CK back up without the Hoodwink and the Dawnbreaker, now without the Zeus, I mean, there's a buyback, but it's expended.
Yeah, Blink Hex from Bryle doing some work. Of course, the Nullifier to follow that one up. Tomato just does not stop as well.
Yeah, 2 sets of Rocky taken. The top one going to be protected by the fact that Tier 2 is still standing. So they might force them out of the base here with the CK, but they feel pretty confident right now.
I feel like they're just going to go again. Yeah, there's the Blink Hex from Bryle. He's managed to find the Zeus, but he's pulled back in by the CK, and Tomato doesn't care. He's happy to fight into you, but Bryle, he needs to get out and fast. I don't know if he's going to be able to, though. It's just the Razor show, though. He burns down one. He's looking for more. Catches Stinger thanks to the help of that Snapfire, and they've managed to find the Zeus inside the base. And that is going to be a dieback. And with that one, the GGs come out, and TSM will be advancing to the grand finals.
North America does it again. Would it really be a grand finals of BTS Pro Series without TSM in it? I don't think so. So now they're going to get another chance to play against some of these old Thunder Awakened roster that we saw in an interview earlier between Kmart and Moon Meander. He has a lot of respect for these players. They're very good. Ended up being a very close 3-2 last time he went against some of these guys. So I am excited for this one. TSM managed to get this one with a clean 2-0 as well. I think their odds against EG are pretty good.
I mean, I agree, actually. They're like, they look way stronger than they did yesterday. EG kind of dismantled them, to be honest, but like, this was a really, really convincing performance from TSM. They look super good. Their drafts are solid. Like, I was a little bit curious, like, if this offlane Snapfire was going to work, but honestly, Pipe Greaves, like, out of your Snapfire, she was super farm from the lane. And then, of course, the Razor late game is one of the most, like, dominant late game heroes. Oh, no. Oh, no. Your camera, where did it go?
It's back on.
Oh, no. Okay, we're good. For some reason, it hadn't loaded, but we're good. All right. Anyway, so we might have leaked our spicy DMs, Neph. It's fine.
I knew that would happen. Oh, no.
It's all right. Anyway, we got one more series coming up next, and it is the best of 5 grand finals between Evil Geniuses and TSM. Everyone, definitely stay tuned for that. It is going to be an absolute banger of a series. Neph, any predictions, any final thoughts before we go to our break, which is a little bit longer potentially because it is a back-to-back series for TSM?
Just look forward to that one. I can't get an interview right now, but I'm going to talk to the manager of TSM, Stina. She's being very helpful. I've got some questions about Kasane I'm going to talk about in this next series here. I'm very excited to see new blood over here in the North American region. Feels like a lot of time it's just the same old, same old. So thanks, Steven, for answering some of those. I got a couple more for you coming up before we start this next one. But I'm excited to see an NASA showdown BTS Pro Series.
It's
It
always
feels
that,
right
man.
for this before we have DPC and everyone is stuck inside their own regions for a little while.
It does, and I feel like this is such a classic storyline. Every time we've done the BTS Pro Series, it feels like it always ends up being an NAVSA grand finals, which it just makes me so happy. The regions just pretty dang competitive, you know.
Mhm.
So we're gonna go to a break, everyone. Stay tuned. We got the grand finals coming up after this. You will not want to miss it. It's gonna be a banger. We'll see you soon.